Hey everyone, and welcome to the Fancy Friday show with me, Matt Niblock. Today I have a special guest, Emily Saberade from the Iowa 4-H Foundation. Emily, thanks so much for joining me.
Hey, Matt, thanks for the opportunity to come on and talk a little bit about the 4-H program.
Definitely, we're going to have some fun today. So before we jump into the Iowa 4-H Foundation, I wanted to remind our viewers that Casual Friday is canceled. That's right, we're putting the sweatpants back in the closet. And today with me, I actually have something kind of special for the 4-H today. And that's a little bit of camo gear. Like, I'm an Iowa kid, so I do a little bit of country. I'm not an on the farm country kid like a lot of the other kids I grew up with. But so today I was like, all right, let's go camo and show them a little bit of love.
Gotta love the
Emily,
green. Absolutely.
Emily, do you have anything with you today?
I do. So obviously, everyone knows that the state fair was canceled this year or postponed.
Mm.
And one of the things that we love about the state fair is doing our Iowa 4-H Day of the Fair. So I have our Day of the Fair t-shirt from last year. So I get to wear that when we're reminiscing about our time at the state fair. But yeah, like
Absolutely.
we love that opportunity to be able to show off 4-H to some folks that maybe wouldn't interact with us under normal circumstances. So.
I got into a big debate with someone recently that was from Texas about the Texas State Fair, and they were talking about how it's the best or whatever. It's like, come on up to Iowa, we'll show you how to fare.
We'll show you how it's done. That's right. That's right.
Oh, that's funny. So we are canceling Casual Friday though this week. So we're going to get rid of those fancy clothes, and we are going to be, or sorry, getting rid of the casual clothing, and we are going fancy this week for the Iowa 4-H Foundation. So let's get back to the main topic though, which is the Iowa 4-H Foundation. And Emily, can you just tell us a little bit about what you do and how did you get involved?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Iowa 4-H Foundation provides financial support for the 4-H program, and 4-H is administered. It's the largest youth development organization in the United States, so it's administered federally through USDA, and then it comes down through Iowa State University. So 4-Hers have that support of the university and all the way on up to the USDA. So it's a program that's been around a long time. Our organization exists, of course, to support the 4-Hers and the 4-H program financially. That's through scholarships. We give away over $100,000 in scholarships every year. We have financial aid for young people and clubs. And then we also provide financial support to the program directly. So we work with donors and corporate partners to align those loves, and a lot of 4-H alums come alongside us to help fund some really important programs through 4-H. I myself was a Linn County 4-Her, so I grew up over near Cedar Rapids, so I have a long time connection to the 4-H program, and so really an honor for me to be able to work with donors and alumni and friends on behalf of the 4-H program, and to put some dollars together to do some really cool things. 4-H has really, I think, stepped up to the plate in terms of thinking about this time and the work from home and the school at home and all of those different types of things. And so how can we support families and young people?
Awesome. So you're a lifetime 4-Her.
I
I'm
am.
not. So can you tell me a little bit more about, so what was your experience like in 4-H? Why is it important for us to find additional funding for the Iowa 4-H Foundation?
Absolutely. So, 4-H is such an awesome program because it really can be whatever a young person needs it to be. Whatever your interest or passion is, we can find a spot for you within the 4-H program. It exists in all 99 counties, rural, urban, suburban, and everywhere in between. It looks a little different in every single county, which is kind of the really cool part about it. Traditionally, the 4-H program, I think folks think of farms and livestock and the county fair, and certainly that's a huge piece of what 4-H does. Certainly that was my experience. Some of my favorite memories were with our club at the county fair and showing critters and just running around and having a good time, right? So those are great memories that I have from as a 4-Her. But really 4-H is taking a step to encompass more young people and more families, knowing that that the ability to show a calf is just not a reality for a lot of young people. And so how do you still make sure that those young people have the same opportunities and ability to gain those same skills through the 4-H program. It's a K-12 program here in Iowa. We have almost 100,000 young people in 4-H, which is 1 in 5. That's a huge
Wow.
number. And we're really proud of that, and continuing to work to reach even more young people, because what we really feel like young people gain through the 4-H program, certainly, through those fair exhibits and some of those projects, you gain those the actual skills, right? How to bake bread or sew a pillow or raise a calf or whatever that looks like, create a robot. Those are important skills, obviously. But what we really feel like that through the process that young people go through is they're gaining communication skills, they're gaining leadership skills, they're gaining critical thinking skills. So it's all those things that are wrapped up within their 4-H experience that makes them really successful people, not only today, as young people and members of community, but we look at our future leaders, and we live in a crazy world. And I think we really see how important it is for young people to be able to have constructive conversations and to think critically and to be able to be problem solvers. And those are the skills that are really going to make these 100,000 young people successful. And that's why we work so hard to invest in the 4-H program and to continue to provide those opportunities, because it really is a place for young people to find themselves and to explore different things and to find what their passion is, or conversely, find what their passion is not. I gave up on, refinishing woodwork a long time ago as a young person. And so it's important, and it forces kids to work hard and to learn that work ethic, and to also be able to think about, I do have to make some choices here, and I do have to evaluate my options. And it's just a great opportunity for young people to learn about something outside of the classroom, as it were, and be able to grow those other skills that are oh so important in the workplace.
Absolutely. Yeah, great opportunity for them to explore and experiment and see the things that they like and the things that they don't, and start to think about, all right, what do I want to do? And maybe pick up a hobby on the way too. There's lots of different things there.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah. And I think the neat thing is you can really see in young people the growth, as they start out as maybe a 4th grader new in a club, and they grow and they become that leader and that mentor for the younger kids. And that's really the beauty of it, is it's young people really leading their clubs and leading those efforts and being a mentor and seeing that whole process come to light. So it's a great program, no matter what age young people are.
Fantastic. So let's talk about the people that are watching this. How can they help?
Absolutely. So, we're actually in a really great time period. We're coming up on National 4-H Week, which is the first full week in October. And that's just really just an opportunity to celebrate the 4-H program. As a part of that week on October 6th is our Iowa 4-H Giving Day. And so that's an opportunity for folks to, of course, make a financial contribution, but equally important for us is to connect with alumni. You have to think about 100,000 kids in 4-H every year. What does that translate to from an alumni perspective? And we love to hear those stories, because those folks are the best ambassadors for the 4-H program. And so this day of giving, if you will, again, financial support, and we're grateful for that. But all the folks out there who might have a 4-H experience, we'd love to connect with you and hear your story, and find out maybe how you might like to plug into 4-H in another way as a volunteer, locally, as a volunteer on the state level. There are tons of opportunities for alumni to get involved and to give back to a program.
Absolutely. And for the purposes of this video, if you're watching this, just go ahead and check out the comments, because we will drop links in there for you to go and donate money, to check out all of the different opportunities that you could get involved as well. And if you're an alumni, I'm sure Emily would love to hear from you as well. So
Absolutely. Love it.
Awesome.
Alumni stories are some of our favorite. You just never we hear from folks all the time that it's just amazing. And, folks really have this connection to 4-H and really want can really say, hey, because of 4-H, I gained these skills and they made me successful where I am today.
Absolutely. So Emily, before I let you go here, first thing, thank you so much for being a part of the Iowa 4-H Foundation. I know that you are doing tons of different things to continue to help develop all of those young people in the 4-H program and giving them those leadership opportunities, which that's awesome. So thank you so much for doing that.
Well, thank you. We're one small part of a really large system and really dedicated staff and volunteers that really make it happen. We just push money over. So
Fantastic. So for the people that are watching, though, don't forget that you can join in on Fancy Friday. This week, we're going to cancel Casual Friday. We're going to be dressing a little fancy, and feel free to join in the fun. Snap a picture, throw something there on your social media, and maybe throw $5, $10, $20 toward the Iowa 4-H Foundation while you're doing it. So definitely join in. But before I let you go, Emily, last thing, as the Fancy Friday partner, you get to select the jacket for this week. So I've got two different options for you. I've got a purple jacket and a blue jacket. So which one are we going to go with this week?
gosh, well, I'm a little disappointed you didn't come up with a green one, but
I know I got to add that to the repertoire.
That's right. That's right. I'm going to go blue. I think that seems pretty traditional. I love it.
So I will try to see if I can't find some green to go along with this blue jacket, though. I will make that commitment to you. Awesome.
We'll off our green.
Definitely. Well, thanks so much, and we'll see you on Friday.
Thank you. Appreciate it.